Good evening, everybody. It's Steve-O here. Hopefully we get some people to jump on, try to solve our first Mitecoin Riddle Game. I apologize for the short notice, but we're going to give this a try and see if we can have some fun. I don't want to put any pressure on anybody, but like I said in our Telegram group, it would make for great content if I could have some puzzle solvers swipe this bag live on the live stream as opposed to later. But I guess we'll see how you guys do. And to be fair, this will be a test if my version of easy is the same as what you think is easy to solve. So right now, if you're joining us, you're basically just seeing the welcome screen. And if you are not a Mitecoin holder yet, you're missing out on our Telegram group where we get to share information. And I am going to copy and paste into our Telegram group the seed phrase, sort of. It is all of the words, but in the incorrect order. And after we talk a little bit here, I will share the clue, and that will hopefully give you the information you need to swipe the coins from the mite bag. I don't know how well I explained it or whether you understand it, but more so for anybody that happens upon our live stream later, they'll understand this part of our project and this part of our community. I hope to have some exciting games for us and for our community members, and this is one of them. So hopefully every week I will have a mite bag, a riddle bag with some coins in it, and I will provide riddles to solve the seed phrase. And then it's a race for everybody that has access to those clues. Who can solve it first, and who can drain and swipe the coins out of the bag. So that's a challenge for you, and hopefully you guys can have fun doing it. But before we get there, I don't want to just jump right into it. I want to take this opportunity to just explain a little bit about the Mitecoin project. I know that some of you that know me personally have maybe heard me mumble on, and you guys know that I'm very excited about it. But I was talking to a friend today, and unless I can successfully share that excitement with you, it's not going to go too far. So first and foremost, it's obviously an investment, and I can't, just like any other investment, right? There's no guarantee on how it's going to play out. Get that out of the way, of course, up front. But just some basic understanding of investing 101, right? People usually invest in companies that make products or provide some services, and whatever that current price of the company is, right? A traditional investor thinks that company is going to do well, and they're going to buy some of that stock with the expectation that company is going to keep on trucking, and maybe it's Tesla, they're going to keep making electric vehicles and make a lot of money, and therefore that stock goes up in value. Obviously, if the company fails, you say goodbye to your money. So that's basically investing 101. And then we have gaming 101, right? You pay some money for a chance to win some more money. If you lose, you say goodbye to your money. I'm not sure other parts of the country, but where we live, there's a game called Queen of Hearts. It's big in the local drinking holes. There's obviously bingo. There's lottery tickets. There's fan duels. I like to play Texas Hold'em, right? Those are basically entertainment, right? That's not really investing. So by definition, meme coins don't provide products or services. They have no utility. You might say that you're investing in a meme coin, but not really. It's basically for entertainment value purposes only. And the price movement of a meme coin is largely driven by online social media momentum. It's great to be first, huge profits. Who doesn't like that? Unfortunately, they don't provide products and services, right? And so when the momentum leaves, those poor investors or entertainment seekers that were the last ones in, they're all of the profit that was gained by the early comers, understand that comes at the cost of everybody coming in later. Everybody coming in later is paying those that were in early, and that's just the nature of meme coins. And if you understand that, then you can get out quick. You can get your money, and it sucks to be the last one. I'm 4 years or so into crypto, and I am just like everybody else. I love me some profits. And I've also seen a couple videos where people make their own meme coins. The problem is that structure of a typical meme coin, I'm not okay with, obviously, in sticking it to the people that were in last. And so I hope I can explain my vision for the meme coin or the Mitecoin project, and hopefully you get as excited as I am. And then after I blab on for a little bit, I can challenge you with the riddle. If you're coming down late and you are in our Telegram private group, be sure to check that out. I have given you all of the seed phrase, all of the words, right? There's 12 of them. Like I told you before, there's only 479 million different combinations, so feel free to start trying them. Also, if you've not checked on the Telegram group, I have outlined, in case we have some new people to crypto and to the Phantom wallet, I have outlined how to log out of your current wallet so that you can attempt to solve this riddle. I will say, as a reminder, that if you do get in, transfer the Mitecoin first, and then empty the bag of the Solana, and then you can shut the door on your way out. Obviously, never use that wallet again. People have access to at least the words, and they're going to have access to the clue as well. So don't ever use that wallet for anything ever again. It will just basically be a dead wallet, but it'll be fun for our game. So back to our Mitecoin project. Regular meme coins, they don't provide anything, right? It's social media momentum, and that's it. And if you can ride that wave, you score big, and I mean big. You can look online. There are coins that are getting 150,000%. That's crazy, right? That's crazy talk. But remember, for somebody to make 150,000% on their investment, on their money, that means a lot of people lost a lot, and that's no good, of course. So what about the Mitecoin? Obviously, there are going to be some people that jump in and grab some Mitecoin because they're looking for huge gains, and I respect that. Who doesn't like that? And so we'll see some of those people, and the reality is, the way we're structured and the way that we're starting up, those people are probably long gone, because they get in the first 5 seconds when we go live, and then when they don't see a big push, they get out, and that's okay. That's not really who our target audience is, and who we're looking to interact with and have in the community. That's all gaming, that's all entertainment, and I love to do that, but that's just not what we're looking to do. I want instead to have our Mitecoin holders think of themselves as investors, and what we provide is the excitement and the gaming of a chance to win some money. And I know that the people that I've talked with before have heard some of these stories, and so I apologize for repeating myself. But there's a meme coin community that spent $650,000 to get their logo on the Las Vegas Sphere. That's crazy to me, right? Because they want more momentum, and they want more people buying in, because as more people buy in, their bags become worth more. And again, until nobody else is coming in. So what happens if we have a community, and as an example that I've thrown around, let's say we grow our community to 500 people, and we have a bag out there, we have a wallet, and all of us say, you know what? Instead of I spend $5 or $10 at Starbucks, and I buy lottery tickets, or I play bingo, or I play Texas Hold'em, or whatever I do with the money that I've been blessed with, and it's yours and it's mine, and we can do whatever we want with it. What happens if we throw $1 into a wallet, and then we have a game, and we have a community where we give it away, and we make it exciting? And just bore you with a little bit of my history. There was absolutely a time that my wife and I would, if we found $500 in a drawer, we would have it would have been amazing to us, right? We back before all this electronic stuff, when you actually had to write a check and mail it, there was plenty of times where we would cut a check for a bill, and we would just hope that mail delayed a couple days so that we could get our paycheck put in the bank, right? And that's just the reality of it. And to be fair, we wouldn't have been buying Mitecoin back then anyway, right? But the point is, everybody's in a different circumstance, and if I go buy a scratch off ticket and I win $500, I'm going to be jumping for joy. I guarantee you, if I'm in a Texas Hold'em game and the jackpot is $500, I'm going to be shaking like a leaf, because that's exciting. And that's what I hope that the Mitecoin community can provide over and over and over. So where a normal meme coin doesn't really provide a product or service, I hope we can flip that on its head. The community itself is the product and the service, right? We are going to be generous with what we've been blessed with, and we'll make it known that if you're part of our community, come join us and have some fun and have a chance to win. There's absolutely going to be a gaming aspect to it. And I use 500 people as an example. And right now, as I'm looking at my screen, our Mitecoin VIP room has a whopping 11 people. This is ground floor, baby, right? And so let's just get crazy and say we have 100 people, and everybody puts a $1 in. That's $100. That's $100 bill, right? That's just at the current prices. And imagine we get to 500 in our community. And then what's exciting is what happens if we get to 1,000 people, right? And then it just keeps growing, and it just keeps cycling over. And the community itself is the investment, and the gaming is the product. And it's hopefully fun and exciting. And my job is to share that excitement with all of you and get you excited about it. And so that you, when you're at work and you're in your break, and you can start sharing. I hope that if Tadpole, the lucky winner of our first Mite Match card game, I sure hope they're excited, and they're spreading the news, and we get more people in our community, and that's the goal. And of course, if you've been part of the Telegram group, you have seen the messages from the online promoters. My inbox is full of people, accounts assuring me that they are the best, and they can promote and they can pump our project. And I'm not against that, to be honest. We work through and we grow a little bit, and we figure out what we're doing. And I would love to have a push and make what we're doing known to other people. I can tell you that what we're doing, the people that are approaching me online have never ever seen anything like it. I can tell by their responses in our DMs. They have no idea what in the world this lunatic project is. I mean, who literally gives that away? And that's the the intent is to take care of everybody in the community. So with that said, that is hopefully what makes our Mitecoin project different. Hopefully you can get excited about that. You can grab yourself a wallet, put some Mitecoin in it, and see that grow. And as Solana grows, our Mitecoin bag grows. And as you've been blessed, I hope that you will consider, when we publish that wallet and we publish making that prize pool, that's where everybody gets involved and we generate excitement. And then it causes people to come in and buy some Mitecoin. And as I've said before, the way meme coins work, the more buyers, the more holders we can get, then everybody's bag goes up. So enough blabbing. I've got some more things to say, and I'll save it for another night. But if you have not been listening, or if you don't have your Telegram room pulled up, I decided to post it in our Telegram room group before I set it online, just in case somebody that doesn't hold any Mitecoin is trying to listen in. But I'm going to say the words in the order that they're posted because that's important to the clue. The seed phrase words are fortune, witness, under, resemble, place, draw, old, spoil, festival, type, grab, and search. Okay, those are posted in our Telegram group. And I guess if you're not part of our Telegram Mitecoin VIP room, then I would suggest getting yourself some Mitecoin and jumping in so you can actually see them. And what about the clue? What about the riddle? And you may think that this was planned, and it really wasn't. It was a bit of a blessing. Talk a little bit about the project one last time because it leads right into the clue. When I considered, just because I'm a little crazy and I saw these videos of the crypto land, and I considered trying to come up with a meme coin for myself, and I already told you that I didn't really like the idea of leaving the last people out. During some of my own personal devotional, there's a story in the Bible in Matthew chapter 20, and it talks about says the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. After agreeing with the workers on 1 denarius, he sent them into his vineyard for the day. Okay? He hired some people in the morning. Verse 3 says, when he went out about 9 in the morning, he saw others standing in the marketplace doing nothing. He said to them, you also go into my vineyard, and I'll give you whatever is right. So off they went. About noon and about 3, he went out again and did the same thing. Then, about 5, he went out and found others standing around and said to them, why have you been standing here all day doing nothing? Because no one hired us, they said to him. You also go into my vineyard, he told them. When evening came, the owner of the vineyard told his foreman, call the workers and give them their pay, starting with the last and ending with the first. When those who were hired, about 5, came, they each received 1 denarius. So when the first ones came, they assumed they would get more, but they also received a denarius each. When they received it, they began to complain to the landowner. These last men put in 1 hour, and you made them equal to us, who bore the burden of the day's work and the burning heat. And this is the point of the lesson of the story. He replied to one of them, friend, I'm doing you no wrong. Didn't you agree with me on 1 denarius? Take what's yours and go. I want to give this last man the same as I gave you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with what is mine? Are you jealous because I'm generous? And that is, I hope, the theme of the Mitecoin project. Right? I'm obviously investing some money in this crazy crypto project, and it could all just be, gone in a couple months, and that's okay. It's mine, and aren't I allowed to do with it what I want? And I hope that we all are generous with what we have. But now, what in the world does that have to do with our first Mite Riddle bag? Here's the clue, and the clue is simply Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. And that's it. Get your electronic Bible out. If you don't have a Bible, Google it. That is the clue. Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. And I will now transition over. And like I said in our Telegram group, this isn't a massive mite bag right now or riddle bag, because I think it's a pretty easy clue. There's a few ways you might try it, but I would love to see this wallet on the live stream go to zero. When somebody breaks this code and gets in, I want to remind everybody, swipe that Mitecoin first, copy it over into your wallet, then swipe the rest of that Solana and clean that baby out, right? That's going to be our little motto for our Mitecoin riddle bag. Solve it, swipe it. Okay? So, if you aren't familiar with Phantom, again, check Telegram group. I kind of walk through everybody on how to log out. Obviously, make sure you have your own seed phrase to your primary wallet saved in multiple places. And don't lose that. Don't give it up to anybody. You know, we are doing something kind of crazy. Obviously, you never would normally give your seed phrase to anybody unless you're crazy like us and make a game out of it. So the question is, if anybody's out there, if anybody's listening, I will jump on Telegram and type it in. Matthew 20:16. And I hope that that's easy. The wallet still has money in it, so maybe I need to make it easier. I hope you guys can come through. We'll see who can swipe this money. While I got you thinking on it, a couple things we're gonna work on as far as our content. Part of growing our Mitecoin community is also having content to put on our X feed and our YouTube channel and our Facebook. I hope that once we have our next Mite match and we have a winner, I will set up a second contact. I will hopefully they will agree, either in video or at least audio. I would like to have them on as a guest as I send them their money. Just interview them a little bit, find out if this is a blessing to them or what they may use that for, or just to get to know them a little bit. Again, just to hopefully get to know the community. And I want to encourage our community to don't shy away from our Telegram group. The internet obviously has plenty of negative. There's nothing to say we can't use that Telegram group to actually plug into each other and be part of each other's lives as well. Again, hopefully you'll notice quickly, if you haven't already, we are not going to roll the same way as a regular Mitecoin community rolls. And so we are definitely different in that regard. So is anybody can solve this riddle? Somebody's got to be out there and get it. In addition to that content on the winnings, we are still working on connecting, or I'm still working on connecting with my son-in-law. He's interested in providing some crypto content, and so sometimes you may actually see his mug and not hear my voice. Ultimately, we want to educate everybody on crypto. I know that I have helped a few of my friends and family that hey, that's somebody. Somebody stole the Solana first. You didn't listen. Now the Mitecoin is stuck because there's no. Somebody didn't listen. Somebody didn't listen. Now I'm gonna have to. I don't want to strand the Mitecoin. That was equal. That was the same amount. Basically, what I did is I seeded that bag, and I spent half of the Solana on Mitecoin, and left half of it as Solana. So it was actually whatever Solana you just took, you just left that same value in the back. Obviously, I have the seed phrase, so I'm not bashful. I'll take 10 plus bucks back, because, and again, part of the content that my son-in-law is looking to make is to add some education value for the crypto land. I was saying that, I've helped several friends and family kind of be exposed to the Phantom wallet and what that means, and how you get that set up, how you get crypto into it, how you move back and forth between the addresses. And I know if you are a crypto expert or familiar, that seems very basic to you, and that's okay. But there are a lot of people that are very early into crypto, and they need some help, and we're more than willing to be a trusted source of that. So, I guess that's the excitement. I sure wish that whoever swiped that would fess up, so that I can give them a hard time and leaving our Mitecoin back. But whoever you are, congratulations. They're coming to get it. Go get it. Come on. I want to see it gone. I'm not going to leave now that I know you're back. Go get it. Come on. So while that's being emptied, if you haven't been keeping track of crypto in general, things turned around quite nicely today. Don't panic in the world of crypto. If you're more familiar with investing in stocks, crypto is a different beast. It's way more volatile, and it can look sketch. With that said, meme coin land is sketch. My suggestion, if you are in the crypto game, get your money back, right? If you invest $50 in a meme coin, except for Mitecoin, of course, just kidding. If you invest in a meme coin you know nothing about, and you see an awesome gain, it doesn't hurt to get your initial investment out. Leave the rest in, and if it goes to the moon, ride it to the moon. But then you're out nothing. So we've got a $15 left in our, and there it is. Nice job, whoever you are. Appreciate it. Thank you for providing that exciting content. I'm glad that you guys were able to jump on, whoever joined in. And if you missed it tonight, then I guess I can rub it in on the Telegram group. Stay tuned. We have another Mite match coming up. Still trying to get some more holders. Still working on a few friends and family. And like I said, hopefully I can share some of my excitement with you. We can provide some content that you can share with others. And before we know it, we'll be driving our Lambos, and we'll be buying property on the moon. Thanks for joining, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.